Welcome. I'm Belinda Cronow and thank you for joining me for the Justices of the Peace Branch webinar on certifying copies of enduring documents. In this webinar, I'll be discussing how to certify copies of an enduring power of attorney and an advance health directive, both of which are enduring documents. You can make this a more interactive experience by having the following resources in reach. Chapter 3.1 of your handbook, Certifying Copies of Documents, and Form 9, Enduring Power of Attorney Explanatory Guide, or the Form 10, Advance Health Directive Explanatory Guide. Chapter 3.1 of your handbook has been updated to reflect the changes to certifying copies of enduring documents. If you haven't done so already, please replace this with the previous chapter in your handbook. The links to the explanatory guides appear in the webinar summary below the webinar topic. You can take a moment now to pause the webinar to download or view them. By the end of this webinar, you should be able to certify a copy of an enduring document in line with Section 45 of the Powers of Attorney Act 1998, Proof of Enduring Documents, modify any current certified copy stamps that you may have at a signing site or in your witnessing kit to correctly apply the amended certification, correctly certify both the current approved forms and the previous versions of an enduring document, and finally, what to do if you've been asked to certify a copy of an enduring document but you believe it has been incorrectly witnessed. But before we begin, let's look at some of the most common questions we have received since the certification process was amended. Am I required to number the pages of the photocopy? Both the current and previous approved forms are already numbered and do not require you to renumber them. You should, however, initial or sign the bottom of each page. This is the recommended practice as outlined in your handbook. Can I certify copies of the previous versions of an enduring document? Yes, and what is even better news is that you can use the new amended certification method that I'll be talking about. What if the copy of either the current or previous form is missing any pages? A client must present you with the original for you to certify the copy as a true and complete copy of the original. If the copy is missing a page, or if it is the previous approved form and does not contain the instructions or the final page, which is blank, then you will not be able to certify it as a true and complete copy. Instead, certify the copy as, this is to certify that this is a true copy of the original, which I have cited. You could also use a certified copy stamp and cross out the word complete. If you do this, remember to initial the modification you made to the stamp wording. If the copy has blank pages, do I need to number and certify them? No. If a copy of an approved form is single-sided, you only need to certify the pages that contains the print from the original approved form. Page numbering of any blank pages is not required and would actually alter the numbering of the original. I hope by going over these questions, I have answered any existing queries you may have had. If, however, by the end of this webinar you still have questions, please send us an email and one of our friendly officers from the Community Engagement team will be in touch. Let's move on. Prior to 30th of November 2020, the Act required the use of two separate endorsements to certify a copy of an enduring document. The Act specified that each page, other than the last page, must be certified that this is a true and complete copy of the corresponding page of the original. Then the last page of the copy must be certified that this is a true and complete copy of the original document. As a result of these specific requirements, the JP branch made available self-inking stamps, which are currently being displayed on your screen, to assist witnessing officers with this lengthy certification process. Then in 2018, the Guardianship and Administration and Other Legislation Amendment Bill 2018 amended several sections of the Powers of Attorney Act 1998, including Section 45. Now, to certify a copy of an enduring document made on the current or previous approved forms, you only need to certify the copy to the effect that it is a true and complete copy of the original. The requirement to certify each page of an enduring document has been removed. Apart from this change, what else do you need to know about proving the existence of an enduring document? If you haven't already, you can download or view Chapter 3.1, Certifying Copies of Documents from your handbook. This chapter has been updated, and the following is an extract of a suggested process you can follow to certify a copy of an enduring document. 1. The client must provide you with the original document from which the copy was made. 2. Compare each page of the photocopy with the original EPA or AHD to verify that the photocopy is a true and complete copy of the original document, including any additional pages. Pay particular attention to names, dates, commencement provisions, terms, and reference numbers in the document. 3. Check that the number of pages, including any additional pages, corresponds with the number of pages indicated on the witness certificate in the document. 4. Sign or initial each page of the photocopy, including any additional pages other than the page on which a certification is made. 5. Make the following certification on the first or last page and apply your seal, full name, and registration number, including the number of pages certified. This is to certify that this is a true and complete copy of the original EPA or AHD. Note: provided the certification is to the effect that the document is a true and complete copy of the original, there is no precise wording that must be used. Certification under Section 45 could, for example, be achieved with any of the following: true and complete copy of the original, true and complete copy of the original document, true and complete copy of the original enduring power of attorney, true and complete copy of the original EPA. Further, if you amend the wording on a certified copy stamp, you must initial this amendment. Let's look at how to apply this new certification method using any current certified copy stamps that you may already have in your signing kit. If you are a volunteer in our JPs in the Community program, your signing site is equipped with a number of certified copy stamps, including self-inking stamps that were once used to certify a copy of an enduring document prior to 30th of November 2020. Or if you are a JP or CDEC who witnesses documents in your workplace or after hours, you may also have a number of certified copy stamps. I'm going to show you how you can use your existing certified copy stamps to correctly certify a copy of an enduring document under Section 45 of the Powers of Attorney Act 1998. On your screen is one of the two certified copy stamps that incorporates a seal of office. Prior to 30th of November 2020, this stamp was placed on the last page of the enduring document when you completed the certification process. If you have this stamp, you can continue to use it on both the current approved form and the previous forms when certifying a copy of an enduring document. Once you have confirmed that the photocopy is a true and complete copy of the original enduring document, initial or sign each page and then place this stamp on either the first or last page of the copy. You then need to clearly indicate that the copy is a true and complete copy of an EPA or AHD. You do this by crossing out the acronym at the end of the certified wording. You also need to insert the number of pages of the enduring document, and as you have amended the wording, you need to place your initials near that amendment. Then it is only a matter of inserting the date, your signature, full name, and registration number. Being displayed now is a self-inking certified copy stamp that can be used to certify a true copy of an original, or a true copy of a download, or a true copy of a copy. Again, if you have this stamp, you can modify it to certify a copy of an enduring document. Once you have confirmed that the photocopy is a true and complete copy of the original document, initial or sign each page before placing this stamp on either the first page or the last page of the copy. You then need to clearly indicate that the copy is an original by ruling out the words copy and download before inserting the words and complete above true copy. Don't forget to insert the number of pages of the enduring document and your initials as you have amended the wording. Then it is only a matter of inserting the date, your signature, full name, and registration number. Perhaps you have this wooden certified copy stamp. Well, it too can be modified to certify a copy of an enduring document. Following the previous practices, confirm that the photocopy is a true and complete copy of the original enduring document. Initial or sign each page, then place this stamp on either the first page or the last page of the copy. You then only need to insert the words "and complete" above true copy as currently shown on your screen. You will still need to insert the number of pages of the enduring document and your initials, as you have amended the wording of the stamp. Then insert the date, your signature, full name and registration number. These are just 3 ways in which you can certify a copy of an enduring document with any existing stamps you may have. Remember though, provided that the certification is to the effect that the document is a true and complete copy of the original, there is no precise wording that must be used. Another option you can use is a multiple page certification, as outlined in Chapter 3.1 of your handbook. Now let's take a look at some real-life examples of how to use and modify these stamps when certifying a copy of an enduring document. In this example are copies of an Advanced Health Directive. The current AHD form appears to the left and the previous AHD is on the right. Remember, both versions can be certified using the new certification method. On the current form, the JP Qual has used the EPA AHD certified stamp to endorse the first page. They have also correctly inserted the number of pages, 14 in this case, and included their initials, as the wording has been amended. The JP has also then inserted the date, their name and signature with their registration number in the seal. You can see the JP has clearly indicated that it is a copy of an original AHD. Over to the previous form, the Commissioner for Declarations has opted to use their certified copy stamp, and again has correctly modified the wording to include the number of pages and that it is an original document. Perhaps you prefer to sign the last page, like in these examples. Here the witness has again used their current certified copy stamps, and with the previous form you can see that they have modified the wording to comply with Section 45 of the Act, true and complete. Moving over to an enduring power of attorney. Again, the current approved form appears to the left and the previous version is on the right. You can see that the witness has used their existing EPA AHD certified copy stamp and modified the wording to include the page numbers. Also, you will see they have inserted the date, name and signature along with their registration number in their seal of office. What if you don't have this stamp? Let me show you what to do and how to still correctly certify an enduring document. On this last page of the previous form, the Commissioner for Declarations has handwritten the multiple page wording. This is perfectly acceptable, as it has the words true and complete copy of the original along with the number of pages, which is keeping within best practice. If you don't have your seal of office, you can insert your prescribed mark of office in its place. Now that you're familiar with Section 45 of the Powers of Attorney Act 1998, proof of enduring document, and the new certification process, let's talk about your role prior to certifying the copy. When you have been requested to certify a copy of an enduring power of attorney or an Advanced Health Directive, you need to keep your witnessing role on track. What I mean by that is that your role is to certify the copy or copies of that enduring document, not to check that the original is authentic or that it has been witnessed correctly. A copy can be presented to you that appears different to the original. For example, the original may be single-sided and the copy double-sided, or vice versa. Or perhaps the original is in colour and the copy is in black and white. These types of copies are perfectly acceptable. Also, the principal is not required to be present at the time of certification. There is no legislative requirement for the principal to be the one requesting the certified copy. The production of identification is not mandatory when certifying a document. It is advisable, but not always mandatory, to ask for proof of identity. Your role is to certify that the enduring copy is a true and complete copy of the original. Let's look at an all too common scenario. You are comparing the copy of the enduring document to the original. You notice what you believe to be an error in the witnessing of the document, and it could render the document invalid. What should you do? While you can point this out to your client, your role is not to provide advice about the validity of the enduring document. Your role is to certify the copy, and if it is a true and complete copy of the original, and there's no reason why you should decline to certify a copy based on your belief it is invalid. This is where you could incorporate another important part of your witnessing role, referral information. Providing referral information is not regarded as advice, and page 27 of the explanatory guides lists a number of agencies your client can contact if they need assistance or have questions about making their enduring document. Hopefully, after participating in this webinar, you can now confidently certify copies of an enduring document, even on the previous versions. Modify any certified copy stamps you have to correctly apply the certification. If you don't have any stamps, don't forget you can visit our JP shop online to purchase witnessing merchandise. Don't forget what your role is when witnessing. If your client is requesting a certified copy of an enduring document, your role is to certify the document, not to determine if it has been witnessed correctly. And finally, it is highly recommended that you keep a copy of the explanatory guides in your witnessing kit. On a final note, don't forget that you can view or download the updated Chapter 3.1 certifying copies from your handbook, and that the team from the Community and Engagement are here to help you. I'm Belinda Cronau. Once again, thanks for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.